So one of the biggest problems I've seen songwriters experience and have experienced myself is not finishing songs. It's like we have a lot of great ideas, but it tends to just stop there. So today what I want to do is share with you one simple idea that I've used to help me finish songs, and I hope that it helps you as well. Let's jump in. So let me know if you can identify with this. Perhaps you have a songwriting journal with hundreds of little songwriting clips or ideas, or you have a phone full of voice memos with tons and tons of different riffs, or you're working on something on your guitar, or you have a couple melodies worked out on the piano, but they just kind of stop there and eventually they get forgotten about. Does that sound familiar? Now, there's nothing wrong with this, and actually it's great to have a place to store some of your ideas to pull from later, but the problem is that if you never go back to them, they oftentimes just get forgotten about and the songs just never see the light of day. So here's what I like to do in terms of helping me to finish songs. Picture your song like a puzzle, and that if you have one little section of a song, try to fit in other ideas until it works together to complete this puzzle and thereby completing your entire song. So it's almost like a mental exercise that you're trying to work together all these little pieces until they perfectly fit together and you have a nicely completed song at the end. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Eric Miller and I help songwriters, home studio owners, and guitar players write and record great music. If you're finding value in this video, I would so appreciate it if you subscribed. Okay, so how does this look? And particularly if you are stuck in one section of the puzzle, so to speak, how do you get through this? So let's say you have a verse idea. So you have just this little piece of the puzzle. The next logical step would be to connect a chorus piece with that verse, and maybe the chorus drives home the idea of the verse section, and it has a nice strong hook in it, hooking the listener in. Okay, let's say you have the piece of the puzzle that is the chorus. Now you need to try to go and to develop a verse section that's going to connect into that chorus section. And maybe in the verse, you're going to develop lyrically the points that you were making in the chorus section. And just a quick tip here that I like to do is to start my different sections of music off on a different chord. And what that does is that kind of sets the listener up and lets them know that, hey, oh, this is a different section of music. If you have sort of the verse section and chorus section finished in your song, or pieces of the puzzle for that matter, the third piece of the puzzle would be to connect in your bridge section. And to do this, maybe you want to introduce some sort of change musically in your song. So lyrically speaking, you could introduce a turning point in your song or in the character of your story. Musically, in the bridge, you could have like a key change or a modulation, kind of giving the listener an idea of like, oh, this is going in an entirely different section than it was in the other two parts of the song. So what is the end result of all this? The end result is you have a completed song, you have all the pieces of the puzzle fit together, and there's such a satisfaction in knowing that you've completed your song. It's just such a great feeling. And personally, I like to try to complete all the songs that I write, provided they're decent to start with, just as an exercise in trying to finish the songs. Because if you do this, you're kind of beating the odds of the normal songwriter that kind of has a ton of songwriting ideas, but they just never get finished. So if you would like some accountability in writing your own songs and finishing your own songs, I have a brand new online community I've just started. It's called the Miller Music Club. And what it is it's an online community of producers, songwriters, and guitar players that want to learn together, share their music, and collaborate together. And right now, it's totally free, so you can just click in the link in the description below and get access to that community. Hey, I hope you found some inspiration, and I've been able to help you in finishing your songs today, and I'll see you on the next video.